Hello, and welcome to MDGuidelines, the industry-leading return-to-work solution and the true measure of health. MDGuidelines provides the information, tools, and protocols needed to help people return to work as quickly and as safely as possible. This tutorial will discuss the fundamental features of the site, including searching for content, how to utilize disability duration tables, and explanation of specific terms and methodology. To get started, let's talk about search. After you successfully logged into the site, you'll need to use the search bar at the top of the page to locate diagnoses and procedures. There are three primary ways to search: by keyword, medical code, and by anatomical region. Let's start with keyword searches. In this example, let's say I wanted to locate topic information and durations for low back pain, so I'll type in these keywords. Please note that as you're typing in keywords, the search tool will provide topic suggestions based on your inputs. In other words, you do not always have to type in the entire name of a condition or procedure to locate it. If you click on the suggested topic, which I'll do here, you will be able to navigate directly to the topic page. The next way to search for content is by medical code, either ICD-9 or ICD-10 codes. I'm going to search for code G56.00, which is an ICD-10 code for carpal tunnel syndrome. Again, I could click on the suggested topic as the search is attributing this code to carpal tunnel, or I could hit enter on my keyboard or click on the magnifying glass on the side of the search bar to initiate the search, which I'll do here. This will direct me to a search results page where I can choose the most appropriate topic. The third way to search is by anatomical region, which can be helpful when you cannot locate a specific topic. Maybe it's difficult to spell, or you'd like to see what topics we have for a region of the body. I'm going to search for the shoulder region. You could do similar searches for other regions of the body, like knee, wrist, ankle, elbow, even the names of bones, like clavicle or femur, or a muscle, like bicep. To recap, you can locate content by the name of a condition or keyword, medical code, or anatomical region. Let's go back to carpal tunnel syndrome and talk about our topic pages and length of disability tables. Here's what a standard topic page looks like. On the left-hand side, you will see all the different sections we have for most topics. These sections of content can assist case managers, nurses, adjusters, and physicians to help manage the outcome of a claim or help treat a patient appropriately. However, for this exercise, we are going to focus solely on the length of disability tables. These tables provide you with the expected return to work time frame based on the type of injury, treatment, and job class. The tables are influenced by actual observed claims data, but the focus is on the physiological time needed to heal and return to work. Let's take a look at one of these. As you can see, carpal tunnel syndrome has two duration tables, one for medical treatment and another for surgical treatment. Let's click on and expand the table for carpal tunnel release. Once expanded, you will see information sorted into 4 columns. The first column is for job class, so first you need to identify the job class of the injured worker. Now, the job classes are derived from the Department of Labor, and it's based on the amount of physical effort required to perform that work. To determine job class, you can utilize our Job Titles tool, and this tool is located at the top of the page under Resources. In this case, let's say I wanted to see what job class an arc welder would have, so I'll search the term welder. As you can see, we have several welder type jobs, and let's say it was an arc welder in this instance. So I'll click on that. It will then provide me with a description of that job, which can be helpful, but most importantly at the bottom, it provides the job class, in this case, heavy job class. It also will provide the definition of those classes as determined by the Department of Labor. So now I know when I'm looking at the duration table, I need to adhere to the numbers associated with the heavy job class. To go back to the topic page, I can just click the back button at the top, and I'm right back to where I started at carpal tunnel syndrome. I'll then expand the duration table for carpal tunnel release, and now focus on the numbers associated with the heavy job class. We have 3 different durations listed, one for a minimum duration, optimum duration, and then a maximum duration. The minimum duration can be associated with the word risk, in that the individual should not run the risk of re-injury if they're able to return to work within this time frame, in this case 21 days. Next is the optimum duration. This is the default value or goal or target that you should be aiming towards for an ideal return to work time frame. In this case, my ideal return to work time frame would be 32 days or less. Next is the maximum, and that's the threshold. Once we hit this point in time, that's an indication something has gone wrong with the claim. So on day 85, a few things could happen. Perhaps I would contact the injured worker, figure out where they're at mentally or physically. How can I help you get back to work at this point? 2, maybe I would contact the treating physician and ask some questions in regard to, did we diagnose the patient appropriately? Are we providing appropriate treatment? 3, maybe I would escalate the claim to another department. Perhaps there's a group of individuals that are used to dealing with more complicated cases that can assist at this time. The bottom line is that these values are not absolute. You're not always going to fit within the time frames provided. However, these are important points in time which, if return to work has not occurred, additional evaluation, communication, escalation, or most importantly, action should take place. This concludes the tutorial, and I hope you found it helpful.